How y'all doing? Welcome back to Larry Actions. This is your boy L Dog here to continue the WWE talk about Smackdown from last night. Good show. Okay, starting up, they started the show off with the Bloodline coming out, Roman Reigns and the Wise Man Paul Heyman. They come out to the ring, they get to talking, and of course, Paul Heyman grabs the microphone as usual. Uh, Talks about all the success that the Bloodline has had, you know, over the past year, blase, blase, blase. Uh, there's one point where Roman Reigns talks to Solo Sikoa, the newest member of the Bloodline. He had to relinquish the NXT North American title, which I was pretty sure that was going to end up happening. I was wondering how they were going to do that, but they just, since Triple H is pretty much, rebranding NXT and, a new look and losing the damn color paint scheme or whatever. They're going back to the black and gold. So it makes sense, since Solo is going to be on the main roster on SmackDown, that, he should relinquish the title. At least he got a chance to win it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not fair. It's not fair to the NXT guys that actually want to go for the title, for the NXT North American title. So I understand it. And they are gonna have a tournament for that title, which is gonna be pretty good. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good. NXT always delivers. Always delivers. Sometimes more than the main roster. But moving right along. So they were getting ready to leave the ring, and then the honorary Uce, Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, he has something he wants to run by the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. And basically Roman looking at him like, what you talking about, man? You ride with the bloodline. You don't interrupt the bloodline. He on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Then he started talking like, you know what, Sammy? I don't want to see you in that bloodline shirt ever again. And I'm thinking, and then Jay walking back and forth like a damn pit bull ready to get off a leash. I mean, he been ready to beat the hell out of Sammy since day one, ish. but anyway, so basically, Jay go over there and rip the damn shirt off of Sami Zayn, and Roman's looking at Sammy and telling him, I told you, I don't ever want to see you wear that shirt again. And Sammy looking all pitiful and pathetic, like he just lost his best friend or whatever. And then all of a sudden, Roman say, because I got you a new one, and the crowd lost it. And he threw Sami Zayn the shirt, and he turned the shirt around, and it's got red writing on it, and it says SZ, his initials, and then it says honorary Uce. I'm buying a t-shirt. Give a damn nobody say that I'm buying this shirt. But yeah, that's very invested in the storyline. Can't wait to see how far it goes, and what new heights the bloodline is gonna take this whole storyline to. Definitely can't wait. And then the Logan Paul match. Of course, Logan Paul ain't winning, but it's definitely gonna be entertaining. Definitely gonna be an entertaining match. But moving right along. The second match, the first match of the night, Liv Morgan versus Lacey Evans. Now, it was a good match, a good stiff match. Blow for blow. Lacey Evans' character, she pretty much got away from the Southern Belle act, and she's tapping into more of her military background, because she was in the service of the army or something like that. And she started coming to the ring with camouflage for a little bit, and now her attire is more kind of befitting it. You know what I'm saying? She more on the hard hitting, on the edge side. I liked it. Like I said, it was a good match. Liv stepped it up to the next level. Lacey Evans grabbed a kendo stick, and it didn't work in her favor. So Liv got the kendo stick from her and did a Russian leg sweep with the kendo stick on Lacey Evans against the barricade. Man, and then Liv pulled out a table and she put Lacey Evans through the table with a top rope a senton drop. I was like, all right, Liv, all right, I see you. Basically sending a message to Ronda Rousey for the Extreme Rules match at Extreme Rules. So I'm looking forward to see what Liv gonna pull out her ass to beat Ronda Rousey. Very interesting to see, and I wouldn't be surprised if Shayna Baszler interfered and help Ronda win. But gonna see what happened at the pay-per-view. The next thing, once again, I said this in the last video. They had a segment where it was a party going on in the back with Hit Row and the Street Profits came. Their energy says money, faction. Some kind of way they need to be working together. WWE is crazy if they don't follow through with this, because their chemistry together, it works. It works. But while they were in the back, this was a little later on in the show, but Los Lotharios, they attacked Hit Row. Now this could be very good. Like I said, two different styles. Los Lotharios more kind of on the fast paced kind of lucha libre style, and Hit Row, you know what I'm saying, they kind of like they kind of like brawlers with a little technicality, a little finesse, you know what I'm saying. Definitely it'll be a good match to go on their stats for Hit Row, especially if they win the rivalry, if they push it through. But moving right along, there was also another segment. Sami Zayn was in the back and he was getting ridiculed by Madcap Moss and Ricochet, basically telling them, "Oh, you sold out, you turned your back and all that there. Now you just a clown for the bloodline," basically stuff like that. And then Solo walked up and beat the shit out of Madcap Moss and Ricochet. Talking about, you talk about one of us, you talk about all of us. It's the bloodline in here. Like I said, love it. Love the bloodline. Love where they going with it. So definitely anxious to see where that goes. Maybe that'll be a rivalry between Solo and Ricochet. Sound like money to me. But moving right along. The next match, New Day versus the Maxim male models. Now, I saw this as kind of like a build-up match of what could happen if they were to go with a good storyline, a good rivalry between the two teams. Especially a win over New Day could elevate their status, like up here. Maxim male models, it could work. It could work if they do it right. LA Knight being their manager, which I don't know why he stopped wrestling. He was actually a good wrestler. If you haven't seen his work in NXT, check it out. But definitely gonna see what happened. New Day picks up the win, which I'm guessing basically is just gonna, cause Maxim male models to be more aggressive. And I wouldn't be surprised if they get attacked or cheap shotted next week, or New Day get jumped in the back. You know how it go. But we'll see how it go next week. Moving right along. The next match, Otis versus Braun Strowman. Now, normally you see, two big guys, of this size going against each other. You're like, this ain't gonna be about nothing. But anything with Braun Strowman is entertaining. But Braun Strowman is just fucking a big ass dude, big country fed son of a bitch that wants to destroy shit. I can appreciate that. Hell yeah, let's go. The monster among men. They should have went with the king of the monsters, but I ain't gonna give WWE no free stuff because they need to put me on the payroll. But anyway, stiff shots, hard hitting match. Otis actually showed up. I mean, he showed up, you know, and not taking nothing away from Otis, but you know what I'm saying? Hell, I mean, he put the world's strongest slam on Braun Strowman the other week. I mean, so they definitely giving Otis his props on that, and it was a good match. But Braun Strowman got the win, but the finish to the match, Braun Strowman beat Otis with a jackknife powerbomb. I was like, hell yeah, because somebody his size needs a overpowering, devastating move like that. Pick his ass up and just give him a little push down and let him drop. Break his goddamn back. Yes, devastating. And for the Monster Among Men, that's the perfect finisher for a move. Hopefully he keep that in his arsenal. But the next thing, Drew McIntyre came out to the ring, cut a promo about Karrion Kross, of course. Talking about Karrion been running and ducking me and all that there, and where I'm from, we fight. So all of a sudden, Scarlet music hits. And she's looking down at the ring at Drew McIntyre, and all of a sudden, of course, like clockwork, here come Karrion Kross. So Karrion Kross and Drew McIntyre, they get the brawl. Crowd going nuts. Cannot wait to see this match when it finally happens. If I'm not mistaken, Drew McIntyre got off a Claymore on him. You know, kind of got him down, knocked him down in the corner or whatever like that. And he was finna wail on him some more, but Scarlett got in the way. Scarlett held up a hand like, stop. And while Drew was standing there, Scarlett hit Drew in the face with a fireball to the face. Now, it's not the first time I've seen her do this. I believe she did it. Yeah, she did it to Keith Lee in NXT. But yeah, that was a nice touch. And then Karrion proceeded to choke his ass out and choked him out. This is gonna be a savage match. I can't wait to see it. Hopefully it's good. And there's no way they can mess this up. Well, let me be quiet. I've said that before. But there's no way to mix this up. Very excited to see where this goes. Next thing that happened, Damage Control. Again, they came out, but this time it was for Dakota Kai to challenge Raquel. Now, this seemed to be an ongoing thing ever since they took the titles from Raquel and Aaliyah, and Aaliyah got injured. And of course, Raquel wins. She picks up the win. It was a good match. And then they run the numbers game on Raquel. They come in there, they try to outnumber the number, they try to jump her, and then all of a sudden, you know, Shotzi comes in and saves the day. And basically they sent Damage Control scurrying up the ramp or whatever like that. Anxious to see where this go. You know what I'm saying? I kind of it's kind of. I mean, the storyline is okay, because you gotta think they already got that deal going on with Bianca and them on Raw, and then they got this going on. So it's a lot going on with Damage Control. It's like they're trying to find a fit. You know what I'm saying? And very interested to see what Shotzi play and all this gonna be. You know, she might turn on Raquel. You know, you never know. It might be a proper heel turn. Just gonna see what happens. And now, the main event. The main fucking event. The Brawling Brutes versus the Usos for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. Now, this match literally gave me goosebumps. This was a fucking main event, and it was for the fucking tag belts. Why can't this go on all the time? And I don't know what were they thinking before Triple H and Stephanie and Nick Khan took over. This is how you end a TV show. This is how you end a weekly show. These things need to, I mean, and I understand it's going to be hits and misses, but It need to be more hits than misses. That's how you build a brand. That's how you build the newer superstars. This match was incredible, especially Pete Dunne or Butch. He had a spot where he did a moonsault off the top rope, and right as he was coming down, Jimmy and Jay caught him with a double super kick. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm talking about Adam Cole, when Adam Cole did it the Ricochet style. It was beautiful. And Pete Dunne countered the one and done tag team finisher. He countered it with like a DDT. It was amazing. It was amazing. Sheamus was ringside. All of a sudden, Imperium popped up. Because earlier before the match, Sheamus said that there's going to be a rematch between him and Walter. Holy shit. Eyes going to be glued to the screen for that one. A rematch with Walter at Extreme Rules for the Intercontinental title. Cannot wait. But anyway, Sheamus was ringside, watching his boys try to win these titles. And all of a sudden, Imperium comes up. And they jump Sheamus. So, of course, Butch and Ridge Holland, they come to help. But they get blind while they're doing that. They get distracted. They turn around. Both of them get super kicked by the Usos. Pete Dunne gets back in the ring and then catch the one and done. Bam. 1, 2, 3. And still, your undisputed tag team champions. The Usos. The bloodline prevails once again. Like I said, when the bloodline involved, it's gold. It's gold. They not losing. I don't see it no time soon, at least until we get close to WrestleMania. But definitely a great Smackdown taping. Definitely a great show. I cannot wait to see what happens at Extreme Rules when it's time for it. Definitely gonna do a review on it. And definitely plan on doing a review on Raw and Smackdown for next week. And y'all let me know if y'all watch Smackdown this week, and y'all let me know what y'all think gonna happen. And make sure y'all like and subscribe. God bless the Fed. Whoa.